Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my holy god. Hi guys, Stephen I fought for my fourth fortune, creating fortunes for the future. Today's date is the 22nd of October 2024. And today we're going to look at more trading on the financial market. We are using VT Trades or VT Market as our current trading platform. We got one up here, MT5 we are using to trade with silver, XAG against the US dollar, and of course gold, XAU against the US dollar. I've already put a trade up there at 0.1 volume, sorry, small volume. We've got a pretty good hefty equity here, 500,000, and it's a new account we just developed, and basically just using some of the fundamentals how to be able to make successful trades using charts. The basic charts we're using comes from investing.com, and there should be a link below this video for you to join investing.com, and it is a free service for now. If you want to upgrade to a pro account, you can certainly sort of pay for it, but you can use your Google account to access this investing.com and be able to use the signal and the chart to help you develop a point of time when to make your trades, wherever the trading platform you might be using. But of course I'm using VT, and if you want, but before we carry on, do me a huge favor, subscribe to my YouTube video, like my YouTube video, and join some of these programs that I'm introducing and see what you can do with it. The beauty about joining something is we're in a sort of a different time zone or different zone of life, and what I might be able not to do, you should be able to do. For example, it's like racing. I'll be racing you on a racetrack, for example. You might be a better racer than I am, but by introducing people into the system, it allows you then to see if you've got the natural knack and ability to be able to, say, read charts and relay the message that you get from charts to successfully trade on any financial market just using charts. Basically, let's go back to charts and see what we can pick up in charts. Basically, investing.com I use for charting and signals. When you come in, you firstly go into charts, click on charts, and go on currency chart, and that will bring up this chart for you, but it normally sits on a default. Depending on which asset you want to trade in, we're going to look at XAU US dollar, gold. Firstly, to do that, we change the symbol. Internet, it's got a lag on it. XAU, we go. That will bring up the XAU chart or the gold chart for us to be able to work with. Now that you got the chart up, maximize it, this button, then we need some signals. The signals that I basically use are these ones. You don't have to use it, but these are the ones that it's been helping me recently to be able to read what the market is doing. Click on the indicator, up here, bring up the selections, and the one that I use, basically Bollinger Band, and then I come down, I use also MACD, and the last one with stochastic RSI. In combinations of these free charting, or for them anyway, it allows me then to make trades based on signals. I mean, it's not the best of time now, I don't reckon, to make a trade. That's my recommendations with gold at this point of time. However, I'm going to look back at what I already opened, which is silver, and let's change that to silver and see if we can really pick up any good movement from silver. XAG is silver, gold is XAU. Now you can choose any asset class that you wish. It's entirely up to you. Now, to be able to read these charts, the Bollinger line is, I use the spread line moving average that goes through the center of the price range during the day of trading. If it's above it, if the price range is above the moving average, then that gives us some sort of indication this market's going to go up. It doesn't necessarily happen, but most cases it does. Also supported by the MACD. As you can see, the MACD is up. The blue line is above the red, suggesting it's going up. Also supported. But the only one that's different is the RSI. Now I can wait for the RSI to come down before I make my trade. But this chart set up right now is 15-minute interval, but I want to see a bit closer, so I click in here to look at a minute interval. What's the minute interval showing? Okay, not bad at all. Now accordingly, it's still they're all out of sync. But it looks like the resistance here is pretty strong if you have a look here. But the only problem is it's below the moving average Bollinger line. Now, oh sorry, if you want to take any of these charts out, you come up here and you click the X here and it will remove the signal off your chart. Now basically that's on 1 minute. We're going to look at 1 hour what silver's doing. Oh okay, it's also giving us some sort of indicators here too. It's saying it's bearish in the first P saying was bullish, then it went into bearish, so it's a bit confusing at this point in time. So even though you've got these charts, you still got to be able to learn how to read it. That's an hour interval, of course, and I'm more inclined to leave it alone and don't do any trade, because it doesn't show a good example to sort of open up a trade at this point in time. However, I just want to show you, I'm going to make a judgment call, just a short trade, that this market's going to go up according to these two, the MACD and the RSI. The RSI can sit up, which can force the price up quite drastically, as you can see here, these two. So I'm going to make a up buy position, just to indicate also how to purchase these. Accordingly, it's a bit of conflict there at the moment, sorry to say. On a 15-minute chart here, it says it's coming down. That's the likely chance, but it's got a different indicating here. No, let's go back. Let's go to 15. Basically, just using charts to give us an indication. But at this point in time, as you can see, everything's going flat. It's not worth making a trade. But I just wanted to show you that we can make a trade just by following simple chart work. And okay, so I am correct in that sense. It is coming down, and it's more likely. This chart offered by VT, the platform, seems to be more comprehensive. And I'm guessing, I'm going to use a line here, it's going to come down to the support line before it retracts again. And that's my indicator line. The price range will come down within this today's trading down to this support line before it retracts, as these indicators has showed, these pointers here. So we're just using some old reference to guide us. It's not perfect, but at least you got something to guide you. So if it indeed comes down, hits this line, and that's when I can probably close this trade that we got up here. But it looks quite promising, so I'm just going to make another trade based on that indicator. You know, we've got an M developing here. M means the market's going down, so it's quite strong to come down. So I'm going to put my trades up a bit more, say 10. It looks favorable. 10. I'll go 5. 5 point. Okay, and make another trade. And that's basically how you open up a trade with a trading platform. All I've done is the volume, how much volume I'm purchasing the trade at, and has shown us here quite comprehensive my positions. That the price at $33.81. The total price hasn't shown, but if we look at the equity that we have used, it will give us an indication. Probably that's the amount, around about $7,000 that was used to trade at 5 point volume. Now, the simplicity of this system it's so simple, but it can also go against us trading on the stock market or the financial market. So just having the confidence to read the charts to give us that initial sort of say guesswork, if you wish, but these are not guesswork. We're just using reference from charts to give us that signal or the time to get in the market. And the only reason why I'm taking that position is because that looks quite strong to be developing an M. M is the going down. And if the market was to go back up, for example here, develop at the time W, then we could have a W here. This could retract all the way up the top here, and that be a W. I mean, those are the possibilities. But at this point in time, I'm more inclined to look at it short term, and that will come down, hit the support line again before we do whatever the market will do. The market is based on people buying and selling, which provides us with these signals. But anyway, do subscribe to my YouTube video, and I will show you a lot more of these systems that you can also practice yourself before. And also, please note, always practice before you make the decision to invest some of your money. If you can't make money on trading on a practice model, you're not going to make money using your real money. So the more you practice, the more you can find other people to help you successfully practice on trading on a financial market, you're going to be very, very successful. I have a few people that's helping me at this point in time to trade successfully, and I can also use their signal. And if you want to join that sort of commitment or group, you can do so. And we use Telegram or WhatsApp to stay in contact, and waiting for those professional people to give us the signal before we make any trades. So you can certainly play the market to your liking in getting the best information to make your trades. So partnering up with other people, or some of the common ones are now developing, is called copy a trader. All you're doing is copying what some of the best traders are trading on the stock market or financial market, and follow their trading signals. But from now on, I hope I've given you some sort of small idea and a glimpse of the financial market, how you can successfully do this at home without not too much fuss. Now that I've made those trades, I'm just going to leave it now. And that only took probably 3 or 4 minutes to look through the charts, making my decisions, opening up a trade. That's how simple it is. Of course, if it comes against me, or if you make a trade and it comes against you in the very near future, you have to look at what it's called stop loss, to stop any more losses, cut your losses, and look at what you're going to do on your next trade. So it's important to follow certain sort of protocol and principle how to trade successfully in the stock market. So you limit your losses, but you want to maximize all your profits and your winning. Let me show you some of my history. It's not colorful, but these are some of my histories so far. I had to close these accounts because they were way off. Once you get a good run, you get a good run. All these blue are winning trades, and of course the reds are the trades that were closed because they were just coming against me. So you can trade and keep history and analyze your trading processes. But anyway, come join us. Subscribe to my YouTube video, like my YouTube video, join some of these programs that I'm sharing with you, and come back to me, and so we can work together. I'm not a professional trader. I'm just a person, a businessman, who find these beautiful things that we can practice at home to enhance our income. Don't be afraid. Come and join, but practice is the key. Anyway, Stephen I. Ford here from I. Ford Fortune, creating fortunes for the future. We love you. God loves you. Bye for now.